Welcome back to Cryptic Gaming. I hope you guys been having a wonderful week. So we are back in after the reset. We have Requiem of the Lost live, and we're going to check Blackwood and see if there's anything new. Go over to Unita, and we're going to explain how to do Requiem of the Lost, and then show you how to actually run that. So we have another Hollow Daily, so we can pick this up. This is going to give us some flares. What this does is basically like it did with that last event that we had, where we would go in and we would collect our flares by running these little events here. Then you could come down to the main event, which is the Reap and Weep. Reap it and Weep, and bring out the Unbound Reaper. So you'll pop that. You can buy flares and stuff. We'll show you where to do that at too. But first and foremost, here is Blackwood Stores. We have repeats from last week. Obviously on the weekly seasonal. Time limited items. This is where usually not maybe Gunner's Quadrant might be new. I'm pretty sure this is the same stuff as last week, though. So, no big loss. Okay, cool. But this is where you're going to pick those missions up for your Requiem of the Lost guys. So, let's go check Unita real quick. Then we're going to make our way up to the Hello Gravestone and show you where to take those points and pick up flares and all sorts of stuff. And show you some of the items that we've got. So, for those of you looking for heliports, yep, that's right. We're getting the heliport for one, but also we're getting the blueprint for that, which is going to be pretty sweet. Okay, here we go. Unita. Okay, we have something here. What we got? Spikes Station. Hampers the ability to repair damage to their ship. We'll go ahead and get it. I don't know that I need it, but we're going to grab it. This is White Jades. Definitely getting that blueprint. Crouching Tiger blueprint is now available. Celestial Dance blueprint is now available. So yeah, there's some blueprints available at Unita. I do recommend picking those up, guys. Now, Requiem of the Lost. So, like I say, heliports we now have the blueprint for. You can pick up the regular cannon. You can buy the Ascended cannons. It's 1,000 for regular, 1,500 for Ascended, 2,500 for the blueprint. So I'm going to be saving up for that blueprint, and we're going to look at what it's going to cost to build those. For those who don't have that Vengeful Essence, you will need to run the Roadman Golden for that stuff, but we'll get in that here just a second, guys. So, I'm not trying to interact with player. I'm trying to interact with this location. There we go. They need to work on that. Okay, so here's where you go to make an offering, and I just bought one of Poseidon's Brew because you have to buy one of their items, so I went ahead and done that there. Looks like looks like a firework. It's 2,400 for heliports. We can get quick igniting powder blueprint, which is sweet. What's this? Caustic Spall Station. This is a flooding furniture. So for those of you who like those flooding builds for your brigantines and stuff, I highly recommend that. We could actually get that now. It's 824. Like I said, though, I'm going to wait for heliport blueprint, build those out. Here's where you will buy those. I apologize for the crap in the middle. I don't know why they keep doing that. They don't have to keep spawning that on this screen here, but the hallowed flares you can pick up here for guild marks, but like I said, you don't have to buy those there. You can actually just wait and pick up missions hourly from Blackwood and come out and farm this stuff out, and you can get your flares that way. And then you can come on down over here. Looks like we have... I'm not sure who this guy here is. I don't know who any of these guys are. Hey. We'll go back. I ain't worried about it. If they've been playing it, I was over there earlier, so it may be one of those situations. And if it is where they've been running this thing, there should be some chests laying out there. But I don't think they've completed it. But so that's what we've got currently, guys. Enjoy the video on how to fight this guy. I do recommend using that Little Grace 3. He's going to do a good job of removing the protection off of this thing so that you can actually get around these ships here for one, but that way you can actually hit him and not have to worry about setting on more healing weapons and stuff. There was a healer right here trolling around earlier, and he just kept hitting him while we were shooting him. But I mean, to me, Little Grace is more effective when you're by yourself. Maybe not so much in a random group like this, because I mean, honestly, some of these guys are just kind of shooting at whatever. So. Plus, I mean, torpedoes and stuff, they have a tendency to take these things out. And a lot of guys are using torpedoes now. I switched over to my Demi cannon build earlier, mainly because, you know, I don't want to be the guy that keeps taking out the buoys. Now, something you can do, because it can get kind of confusing in here, go to your map, look for where he's at, and go ahead and mark him real quick. That way you've got him marked, and it's gonna be a lot easier to find him. So we should be able to... I don't think I got him marked. He vanished on me. Let's find him again. Waiting for him to pop back over. Where'd he go? Here he is. Now let's mark him. We can mark him this way too. Makes him easier to find. I mean, for me. But I'm about blind anyway, so... But yeah, so that's what we've got new. We've got a lot of stuff going on as far as like faction wars and stuff. So hopefully they'll be doing some mid-season updates to that. Feels, like I say, it feels a little hollow. It's nice to have new content, but you can definitely tell it's got some room to grow. It looks like it's got some really good direction though, so I'm definitely looking forward to seeing which direction we'll be taking this stuff. But hope you enjoyed the video, guys. We'll catch y'all later. So also make sure you go to your seasonal hub and go to the Requiem of the Lost, and you can come in here and look at, speaking of Blackwood, checking out the eerie exploits, collect Reaper Toll from defeating Unhallowed. And you can also check out your event pass, which is where you're going to, looks like, if y'all forgive me for the pop up there, looks like this is going to be where we can come up, check our pass here. I thought maybe it would have something like where we have a battle pass or something. I'm not seeing a battle pass, so I think we're going to be okay on that. We have the eerie exploits over here as well. So this is where we're going to earn our stuff. So eerie exploits. So as we run through this, we're going to be able to earn, looks like a drowned ones. We have a Eye of the End. We also have the exotic materials, ascension modules. We have Lost and Bound weapon skin. So that looks like it's going to be for Demi Cannon. Sweet. And yes, guys, these things, these weapon skins, they are type specific. So if it's for long guns, it's only going to do long guns. Now, I wish that they would put on there exactly what type of weapon it's for. This here obviously looks like a Demi Cannon. But so yeah, looks like we got quite a bit of stuff into this here. It's going to be an Ascended Drowned Ones chest. So that's a new long gun, by the way, in this game, guys. The Ascended Drowned One, or this Drowned One, is a new long gun. So it'll be kind of interesting to check it out. It looks like we have a looks like a skin here, so this will be pretty cool too. Now, I'm not going to go bother buying the event pass. That's just me. But for you, if you want to get this premium, you can get these toolings, favors, and things like that as well in here. Quite a bit of that stuff in here. It looks like there's a pumpkin beak parrot or something in here too, so you could actually pick that up if you get that pass. So we're going to hop off here, guys, get back to the grind, but I wanted to show you this little area here as well, and we will catch y'all later.